coming right. This is Cook on the toss play. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20.
That audible?
Down to the 17. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers.
Thank you.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a throw here to his running back, finding space at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers.
Good work.
Completion to Wilson, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And you start to think if it's going to happen for these guys, it's got to start with this drive. Down 3 scores, they need to start making some inroads. And that'll help the cause there as they pick up good yardage and a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. That's going to be a loss of 18. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and about a mile here. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. Open man here is Conklin. The crazy sequence here, a huge game in time, but it still leaves a little short for 4th down. Now Rodgers gotta have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 24-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
They'll wind up getting Tim back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm not going to try to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Jammed up, homie.
Quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Hey, let's go.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of it. That's just who they are.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Hey, take 26 inside. Here we go. Stop the pass.
Now Rodgers.
Nope.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another completion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Back north. Hey, 88.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers now to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Rodgers again now.
Ooh. That's for me.
It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And the Eagles are going to get this
He ran
back
into his
to
boy.
their own 34-yard line.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
C.J. Mosley getting to him behind the line of scrimmage there.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Once again, it's Swift.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
3rd and 12. Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the 1st quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you can win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the 1st quarter and just shut everything down from that point on.
All right, man. I'll be on later.
Performance.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew,
back in my ways, missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this J. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. I'm in the mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on my mind. Keep with a real. Don't want to talk if it ain't about a deal. But it ain't for me real quick. Ain't gon' stop till my net worth millions. Going school, I drop down. They try to read when I drop with the top down. Get me on stage, I rock out. Every day money can't break, go timeouts. Change up quick, they sign up. Tryna hear my line now. Thinking I'm come find out 1v1, you does like a wide out. Studio been my hideout. Can't shed tears, mama ain't no cry now. On me, gonna blind out. Get in the team, gotta pass your tryouts. Booming this like Metro, groupies on me, that's fine, don't sweat those. Been on, keeping my head strong. My dog ain't talk about Petco. Brand new ones, they retros. Live fast, die on, stand my headstone. Stop background. You ain't getting money, Ben Frank in the friend zone. Got, I ain't never switched up in a family. Be talking to that at me. Gotta watch my wrist, that's classy. I'm a dog to a she nasty. Send them gone, she me. My mama proud she had me. Can't let nobody surpass me. I move to the back like an athlete. Got a little buzz for these zippers on chance me. Just take a look at my rap sheet. Independent, man, these can't stand me. Won't stop till I got me a Grammy. A crib with a leg and a whip for my granny. I ain't never had me no plan B. Look at me now, got a problem, get at me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
I was about to go work out too.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
Billing check-in. Okay. Oh shit.
Right to the air is Jackson.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Now it's Jackson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Though certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14.
Ooh, wow.
Is going to wind up incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Facing 4th down, Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
Taken in at the 22.
Oh, this
We'll
thing's
call that
trash.
a punt of 54 yards. Well
He's
struck.
back there.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Now they work this well upfield across the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Hurts on the option right. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. He'll get 9 yards on the keeper there, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd and 1. Well, that's what he can do when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
They'll try and run here with Swift. A solid stiff arm. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football. All right, when you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy. You do. Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Aw, come on. Oh, he's slow, that's why.
Down the left side.
Good shit.
Strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Took a top, boy.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Any speed limits out there, and all he went.
Get him out of there.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here's Scott to return it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense.
Block him.
Frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And right frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Blitz.
Hurts.
Maybe not.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not
Pancake City, baby.
Past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody come. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs.
Oh, he will.
Space, right?
He's going to start sliding.
Nice pickup on first down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
63.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
It's a nice audible.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Hurts going to move him around. First down, and they go with Swift again.
Back home on me.
This time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Georgia man, Roquan Smith, came in and got him.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second down, here's Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now the 3rd down
Just saying.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game.
A little confused right there. You can tell what he was in.
Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh.
It's blocked.
What?
It's picked up a wide ball here, remember. Down the numbers.
I didn't know you can block kicks on here. Well. I didn't know you can block kicks.
6 points. Well, everybody in the stadium thinking that the field goal would break our tie. It did all right, just not in the manner that we expected.
And every team we know works really hard on protection when they're trying to kick the ball. Imagine film session next week when they find out who broke down on that play.
Tucker now for the extra point.
Sheesh.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Okay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Dang, which way did I call it?
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Sheesh, no time.
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle.
All right.
Because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Swift.
There he goes left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Throwing is Hurts.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Damn.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Oh, no.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Wow. Again. Same way. And I led him, too. That's on you, Jalen. Oh, was that placement and accuracy?
Offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Tripping. It works sometimes.
The pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
I started playing classic, but I couldn't feel no fades.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
And they still can't. I'm doing the shit wrong.
Jackson now.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
I just made the change like last week. Like about 2 weeks or so before that. It was classic. Damn, the same shit. To be honest. Just a little bit more ability to adjust.
To throw is Jackson.
Give me that.
Is incomplete.
Gotta pick that on me.
To push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam
punt
that
that.
window shut.
All right. Alright. Let's see. What don't you like?
So the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
I ain't doing that shit again. I think a little quick. Yeah, I know where you're going.
Going for it as they look to throw.
Yeah,
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot.
I know what you like.
They stop him at the line on
Alright,
4th down.
you're not gonna stop me again.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Oh, wait. I forgot.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Got your rover.
And they'll begin by running the option.
Ain't that fast.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Ain't that fast.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
Let's see. Okay.
They go play action with Hurts.
Yeah, out of bounds.
He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And he'll go out of
that was a
bounds in the
little
red zone just inside the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's see. Got a ball. Okay.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a give right side Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Sure, okay. Will he blitz the backer? Let's see. Oh, different defense. Okay, I like it.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try it now with
Oh, got it. You got it.
Swift.
There we go.
Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I don't think it's any
What the
secret
fuck?
to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Elliott
Trying to switch
now
up the
to have
defense right
extra
there.
point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as
get
the
ball
kicks
in
away. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout called. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we see both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Took the wrong dude. Wrong button.
So many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
No, bounce out of bounds.
He was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during
I forgot he has legs.
Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. first down. Here's Mitchell.
Got it.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing
Come
to his
on.
left.
He fumbles too.
This one across the 45 before he's brought down. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continued with that first down run.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson on second down.
There we go.
A sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 86 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a first down as well. They'll look to throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
You don't block somebody? What you doing?
As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there.
Come on,
Now
man.
a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Hurts looking to change the play.
Rethan.
They'll run with Swift. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Gainwell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
What? Why is he kicking so slow?
Elliott good with a PAT.
What the fuck?
The lead is now 21-14.
Look at they trying to get me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jackson.
Ooh, that was a pick. That was a pick.
So it looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
What? Nah, too far, but come on. That's cover 4. You should not be able to do that.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
The Ravens send their punt around now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable here from the 38.
I gotta keep him back there. He trash.
Here on the punt, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone knows to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
Flushed out right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable. Nice decision-making and took care of the football.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Don't get too confident.
Well, look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Oh, shit.
So 3 to bring up 4. So a big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. This to perhaps salt this one away. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier, and this time there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey, report. You change it. Keep it rolling, boys. Keep it rolling. You at X.
Now it's Jackson. And bringing it in right side.
Wow.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. Hey. Yeah.
Now it's Jackson. Into the hands of Beckham. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Here's Jackson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining. But that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Oh, not gonna let me do it. All right.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
A give here to Swift, but this is going to be a reverse. And that won't work out for big yardage, but a decent gain there on the trickeration.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 1. They'll run right here with Swift. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 yards is the pickup, and that leads to a Philadelphia 1st.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
I'll be on later.
Eagles fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia.
You hear me?
And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more